The greatest fighters in history. Boxing has a rich history dating back centuries, with some of the most iconic figures in sports coming from the world of boxing. From legendary heavyweights to skilled featherweights, these fighters have left an indelible mark on the sport, and are remembered as some of the greatest boxers of all time. So, let's find out who the greatest fighters in boxing history are. Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali was an American professional boxer and cultural icon. Born Cassius Marcellus Clay Jr. in 1942, Ali is widely considered one of the greatest boxers in history. He began boxing at a young age and won a gold medal in the light heavyweight division at the 1960 Summer Olympics.
Clay was by far the best of the USA boxers. Cassius Clay the winner for the USA.
Ali turned professional after the Olympics and quickly made a name for himself with his speed, power, and showmanship. He won the World Heavyweight title in 1964 by defeating Sonny Liston in a major upset, and went on to become a three-time World Heavyweight champion.
Right hand that time, folks. Another one. Sonny wobbles.
Throughout his career, Ali faced some of the greatest fighters in history, including Joe Frazier, George Foreman, and Ken Norton. He was known for his ability to float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, and was a master of the psychological game, often taunting his opponents and predicting the round in which he would win.
What is your prediction on the fight?
I predict that he will go in 8 to prove that I am great. And if he want to go to heaven, I'll get him in 7. He'll be in a worse of fix if I cut it to 6. And if he keeps talking jive, I'll cut it to 5. And if he makes me sore, he'll go like Archie Moore.
Muhammad Ali's legacy extends far beyond the ring, and he is remembered as one of the greatest athletes and cultural icons in history. Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson is a retired American professional boxer who is widely considered one of the greatest heavyweight champions of all time. Born in 1966, Tyson began boxing at a young age and quickly rose through the ranks, becoming the youngest heavyweight champion in history at the age of 20.
And he crashes down.
Tyson was known for his intimidating presence and devastating punching power, and he quickly became a fan favorite. He held the World Heavyweight title for 3 years and compiled a professional record of 50-6, with 44 of his victories coming by way of knockout. Throughout his career, Tyson faced a number of top fighters, including Buster Douglas, Evander Holyfield, and Lennox Lewis. Despite his tumultuous career, Mike Tyson remains one of the most iconic figures in boxing and is remembered as one of the greatest heavyweight champions of all time. He has since retired from boxing and has pursued various ventures, including acting and stand-up comedy.
Bad day at the office.
Sugar Ray Robinson. Sugar Ray Robinson was an American professional boxer who is widely considered one of the greatest pound-for-pound fighters in history.
But pound for pound, I still say Sugar Ray Robinson was the greatest of all time.
Born Walker Smith Jr. in 1921, Robinson began boxing as an amateur and turned professional in 1940. Robinson was a skilled and technical fighter, known for his footwork and ability to adapt to different styles. He was a dominant force in the ring, compiling an impressive record of 173 to 19-6, with 108 of his victories coming by way of knockouts. Robinson won world titles in the welterweight and middleweight divisions, and faced a number of top fighters throughout his career, including Jake LaMotta, Gene Fullmer, and Carmen Basilio. He is considered one of the greatest boxers of the 20th century and is remembered as a pioneer of the sport. Sugar Ray Robinson retired from boxing in 1965 and was inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame in 1990. He remains an iconic figure in the sport and is remembered as one of the greatest pound-for-pound fighters in history. Rocky Marciano. Rocky Marciano was an American professional boxer who is remembered as one of the greatest fighters in history. Born Rocco Francis Marciano in 1923, Marciano began boxing as an amateur and turned professional in 1947. Marciano was a heavy-hitting heavyweight known for his relentless pressure and powerful punching. He quickly made a name for himself in the ring, and by 1952, He became the world heavyweight champion by defeating Jersey Joe Walcott. He held the title for 4 years and retired with a perfect record of 49-0, with 43 of his victories coming by way of knockouts. Throughout his career, Marciano faced a number of top fighters, including Ezzard Charles, Archie Moore, and Joe Louis. He was a fan favorite and is remembered as one of the greatest heavyweights of all time. Rocky Marciano retired from boxing in 1953 and was inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame in 1990. He remains an iconic figure in the sport and is remembered as one of the greatest fighters in history. Floyd Mayweather Jr. Floyd Mayweather Jr. is a retired American professional boxer who is widely considered one of the greatest fighters in history. Born Floyd Joy Sinclair in 1977, Mayweather began boxing at a young age and turned professional in 1996. Mayweather is a 5-division world champion who has won world titles in the super featherweight, lightweight, welterweight, and super welterweight divisions. He is known for his defensive skills, counterpunching, and technical proficiency, and is considered one of the greatest pound-for-pound fighters of all time. Throughout his career, Mayweather faced a number of top fighters, including Manny Pacquiao, Shane Mosley, and Oscar De La Hoya. He retired from boxing in 2015 with a perfect record of 50-0 and is remembered as one of the greatest fighters in history. In addition to his boxing career, Mayweather has also been involved in various business ventures and has been involved in several high-profile controversies outside of the ring. Despite this, he remains an iconic figure in the sport and is remembered as one of the greatest fighters of all time. Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao is a Filipino professional boxer and politician who is considered one of the greatest fighters in history. Born Emmanuel Daperdran Pacquiao in 1978, Pacquiao began boxing as a teenager and turned professional in 1995. Pacquiao is a world champion in 8 different weight classes and is considered one of the greatest pound-for-pound fighters of all time. He is known for his speed and power and has faced a number of top fighters throughout his career, including Floyd Mayweather Jr., Oscar De La Hoya, and Juan Manuel Marquez. In addition to his boxing career, Pacquiao has also been involved in politics in the Philippines. He has served as a senator in the Philippine Senate and is currently serving as a representative in the Philippine House of Representatives. Manny Pacquiao's legacy extends far beyond the ring, and he is remembered as one of the greatest fighters in history. He continues to be an active boxer and has a professional record of 62-7-2. These are just a few of the many legends of boxing who have left their mark on the sport. Their legacies continue to inspire and influence fighters today, and they will always be remembered as some of the greatest boxers of all time. Well friends, that's the end. Subscribe to the channel and expect new original videos every Thursday. Before meeting.